All right, there we have the kickoff. Didn't get to the end zone, so we're going to get a chance to see him bring it out. He's at the 20. Oh, ball to the ground. And there we have it. What a way to start the game.
Unbelievable turnover to start this game off. And that's exactly the way you want to start the game here. Big turnover on the first play of the game.
All right. Shotgun. Bunch to the left. Johnson on the right. Motions him outside. Drops back. Aaron Rodgers looking for somebody. Does he have a receiver? No. Yes. Wide open. And there you have it. Touchdown.
Right out the gate, looks like Skimbo with the first touchdown of this game. And that's how you want to start it. He gets the big hit stick fumble right out the gate, and then on the kick return, and then he comes back in just 2 plays, he scores and gets an early touchdown in this one. So if you shut it down, this is not the way you want to start this matchup here. Tony Goad from Springfield, Massachusetts, 22 years young. He said he started playing Madden competitively, Madden 25. He wanted to give a shout out to B.U. Tweezy. He's the guy that got him into the competitive scene, and that's why he's here today.
Notice how he got out of bounds real quick. He did not want to lay that one down on the carpet once again. All right, trailing 7-0. Ball on the 29-yard line. Shut it down, takes over. All right, trying to figure out what he's going to come out in. Here we go, shotgun formation. Running back on the left-hand side.
Let's go, Ohio! Here we go!
Making a couple adjustments at the line. Hands the ball off to Johnson. Makes one fatter missed.
Yeah, and Skimbo trying to generate pressure off that right edge there again. Shut it down is in a different formation that we're accustomed to seeing from these tournaments. Running a similar offense to what we saw last year at the Madden 16 Championship at EA Play. If you're familiar with Lights Out in the community from Madden Daily, this is a page from Lights Out offense from Madden 16 last season. So a breath of fresh air here from Shut It Down with his offense. You're also going to see here Darrelle Pryor at quarterback. This is Madden Ultimate Team, so you can get guys at different positions. That's why you're seeing Darrelle Pryor at quarterback here for Shut It Down.
All right, he takes a quick timeout. Didn't like what he saw from the defense. Didn't want to make any mistakes. He already had 1 turnover. Didn't want to see a second.
It's real tough to start a game like a turnover like that. You know, you're not anticipating like you're going to get a turnover, a kick return, hit stick fumble. That you never can game plan for that. You can game plan for, okay, maybe I throw an interception or I fumble with my halfback, but it can really rattle the cage a little bit when you fumble like that and then you spot Skimbo 7 points.
And you definitely don't want to spot Skimbo 7. Well, with him having spotted him 7, who do you think's going to win? Let us know, America. We're waiting to find out. Shotgun formation, sends the receiver in motion. Running back on the left-hand side. Drops back. Here comes the pressure. Oh, Skimbo is screaming.
Yeah, great pressure off that edge from Skimbo, but make sure to let us know who you think is going to win this matchup between Skimbo and Shut It Down. Use the hashtag Pats, Madden Champs. Let us know, Skimbo or Shut It Down. Right now, Skimbo looking good, 4th and 5 with a 7-0 lead here against Shut It Down early in the first quarter.
And make sure you put that hashtag in front of the player's name as well. This is a big first down here. He needs this. Oh, and he gets it.
Threads the needle to big 6'5" Mike Evans. Big play down that sideline. That's where you want to attack against cover 2 style defenses. They protect the short part of the field near the sidelines. They protect the deep verticals near the sidelines. But there's a very tender area in the deep sideline where you want to thread the ball there. Great play from Shut It Down.
All right, shotgun formation. Running back kept in the block. He's looking. He throws over the middle. Oh, he finds a receiver. Touchdown! Wow. We have a tie ball game.
Julio Jones down the middle of the field, and just like that, Shut It Down. Finds an open receiver on the sideline against the cover 2, and this time he comes back. Another great place to attack cover 2, Rico. The deep middle of the field. Split the safeties down the middle of the field. And it's a big problem for Skimbo's defense right there. That's the first time we've really seen Skimbo's defense not look dominant so far in this tournament.
That might change the poll a little bit there.
Absolutely.
Make sure you use those hashtags, ladies and gentlemen. All right, he brought it back out to the 17-yard line. Skimbo, after giving up a touchdown, back on offense, looking to put some points on the board. All right. Oh, hey. Not anymore. All right. You see people weighing in. Make sure you let us know what you think. But right now, I think Skimbo's in that bunch to the right. Running back to the left. Shotgun set. Sends a receiver in motion. Drops back. Looking for somebody open. Has him come back across the middle. Moss with the gain.
Yeah, and right there again, you're going to see that time and time again from Skimbo. He likes to motion out his receivers from the bunch side of the field. The bunch side of the field, you can see left side of the field, you see Brown, you see Graham, you see Hopkins right there by Skimbo's face. That's where the bunch is. He's going to typically motion a receiver out towards the sideline, and then he tries to hit that motion receiver underneath the zone defense that drift away. This is part of what Skimbo does offensively. That's his first read. If he can get the slant, so you're going to see here, he wants to motion Moss out. If he can throw that slant, he'll throw it. If it's not open, he goes to his other options.
All right, Rodgers drops back, looking for an open receiver. Has some time.
Good patience.
Finds Johnson. Oh, he gets the first down and some more. Breaks a tackle.
That was good patience right there from Skimbo. He wasn't able to find an open receiver. He used the playmaker feature. That's ability where you take your quarterback tells the receiver, hey, I want you to go here. Forces David Johnson, great halfback out of the backfield as a receiver. Gets a big first down.
All right, the trips a bunch to the left.
Another run.
Gives to Johnson.
Another run from Skimbo here. Run the ball right there. 2 rushes, 9 yards. Just keep and shut it down honest here on the defensive side of the ball, making him have to respect the ground game every now and then.
All right, we're looking at a little bit over 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. 7-7. All right, Skimbo drops back. He has it. He finds Moss. Can he break that tackle? Oh! He almost was able to turn that one up the sideline.
Yeah, I like that play recognition from Skimbo. He's noticing he's getting cover 3. Cover 3 has a very difficult time defending against those sideline breaking routes. That's where we're seeing Skimbo motion out that corner. Corner breaks to the sideline. The defender can't hang with him. Easy completions for Skimbo. He's going to go to it again here if he gets that same look.
All right, Rodgers drops back. He's looking. He didn't see what he wanted. He's rolling out, and he gets rid of that ball before that pressure gets to him.
Yeah, wise throwaway right there. Skimbo doesn't take a lot of sacks. He's got such command of his offense, command of his plays, his quarterback. Wise play right there to throw it away.
The familiar shotgun set. Punch to the left, motions the receiver out. Keeps running back in the block. Has him. Oh, great
That's a
pass.
big-time play right there. That's over Anthony Barr, 6'5" Anthony Barr. DeAndre Hopkins, only 6'1", is able to make a play right there. That's a quick streak right there over the middle of the field. That's a great way to target that cover 2. We saw in the last drive from him shut it down. He had the big streak over the middle of the field. Skimbo now goes to it. You think typically there the 6'5" Barr can hang with the Hopkins, but right there, Hopkins, too much.
All right, 7-7. Here at the 10-yard line. Oh, he runs the ball. Great job. First and goal from the 10, turns into second and goal from the 3.
Yeah, Skimbo run the ball down in the red zone area of the field here.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
All right, he comes out. Goal line set. QB sneak. Third and goal from the 2.
Another timeout.
Smart move.
Yeah, Skimbo, we saw in our previous matches, he was a little more aggressive in that gun bunch, looking to pass in these spots here. So now he's checking down to a run, which is a little interesting. He's got a defeated spot.
That toss.
Wow,
he
David
got
Johnson
outside.
got the block he needed right there.
And there you have it. 14-7. Well,
Yeah.
13-7.
Yeah, so what happened there is shut it down shows, hey, I'm going to stop your interior run. You're not running in the middle of the field there. He pinched his defensive line, put all the big dogs in the middle of the field, all the beef in the middle of the field, and then he was able to then Skimbo recognizes that. He then wants to run the ball outside, run it away from that. So what we call that is defeated strategy, right? You never want to go up against a defeated strategy. So if you're out there playing at home and you're got the ball on the 3-yard line, and you go, I want to run a QB sneak right here, and you just see your opponent has all these dudes in the middle of the field just jammed in there, don't run the sneak. Don't do it because it's defeated. Smart play by Skimbo.
And those are tips from Gibbs. All right, here we go. 39 seconds left in the first quarter. 14-7. Skimbo leads. Shut it down. Had a great drive last time. Looking to build on that one. Shotgun set. Johnson on the right-hand side. Gives to Johnson. Can he break the tackle? He's falling forward. Pick up of a few yards.
Yeah, and start the drive off with a run. Get yourself into a manageable second down situation right here. He's going to go to that gun tight. He's going to need to keep a halfback in here because Skimbo's going to start screaming here. He needs to make sure his pass protection is in order. He's going to block halfback and a tight end, so he's going to have time in the pocket here.
All right, here we go. Shotgun set, empty backfield. He drops back. He finds his man. He gets the first down and gets down.
Yeah, wise move. He's going to fall down with the receiver there. Doesn't want to take a big hit. Already has that one fumble on the kick return. Doesn't want to have another fumble. Give Skimbo 3 points in this one.
All right, there you have it. Wrapping it up. Our first quarter of action's in the books. 14-7, Skimbo's leading. But don't count shut it down out yet. He's marching down. Trips bunch on the right. Johnson on the left. Shotgun set. Doesn't like what he saw, so he switched it up. Empty back set. Here we go. Pryor drops back.
Pressure off the right edge. Pressure off that edge. Good throwaway by shut it down there. Pressure came in off that right side of the field there for Skimbo. Really no time in the pocket for shut it down. Wisely just throws it away.
All right, shotgun set once again. Johnson on the left, trips bunch on the right. Making a couple of adjustments to the routes. Shut it down, looking to build on that last score. Didn't like what he saw, switched it up again. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson gets to the outside. Brought down immediately by Skimbo.
Big time stop right there. He looked like he had room off the edge. Eric Pickens. He's a Madden Ultimate Team salary cap. That's right, we're playing Madden Ultimate Team where you're able to put current NFL stars, NFL legends, Teddy Bruschi's out on the field. But Eric Pickens right there, unknown player. He's a big time salary cap player. Made a huge tackle for Skimbo's defense.
The blitz got picked up. He finds Reed. First down, move the chains.
Yeah, nice corner route right there. Breaking into the backside of that defense right there. The corner hits the seam, cuts towards the sideline. You throw the ball with good timing right there. You can see easy first down for shut it down.
Shotgun set once again.
Skimbo wants to bring pressure off the right edge here again. But right now, shut it down. It's picking it up, so Skimbo's defense is somewhat being rendered useless.
Johnson breaks the tackle, gets out of bounds.
Yeah, so what's happening right now is Skimbo's not really able to generate. He's not really getting the pressure that he got in the first game that we saw. So that's where you're seeing shut it down have the ability to hang in the pocket, step up, find these underneath patterns, deliver the ball to his playmakers, and then they're able to get upfield with the yak yards after catch.
Okay. 3 receivers to the left. He gives to Johnson. He gets to the outside, picks up a few yards, falls forward for a few more. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 at a 34-yard line. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in our second quarter. Skimbo up 14-7.
David Johnson is a back that a lot of players use in these tournaments. One of the problems with the David Johnson is he has a tendency to cough the ball up in the late game situations. That's where people typically will go with guys like Ricky Williams. So at some point you got to start thinking, when does David Johnson fumble the rock?
Jinx alert, jinx alert. And just like that, Pryor gets rid of the ball quickly. Did not want to take that sack. Great job by shut it down. Brings us to a 3rd and 5.
And if you're asking yourself at home, why is Darrelle Pryor in the ball game? Well, listen, he has mobility and he has the ability to stretch the defense outside of the pocket. It makes your opponent have to respect the legs of your quarterback. They have to dedicate another defender in most situations to slow down the mobility of a guy like Darrelle Pryor. So that's where we're seeing shut it down, use him here in his offensive game plan.
Drop back, all that pressure was picked up. He had a pass.
And right there you can see 75% of the community that's using the hashtag Pats Madden Champs right now are saying that Skimbo is going to win this game. Right now he's got a 7-point lead, but a 4th and 5 spot right now. You're going to see shut it down, try for a field goal. He's going to need to kick this thing perfectly though.
And then I think he did. It's good. 14-10. Shut it down, cuts the lead by 3. But threes won't win. This isn't basketball.
Every time you kick a field goal, you're one more drive to going home. Every time. Every time.
Shut it down, kicks off. Skimbo returns. 5, 10, 15, 20. Gets it out to 22.
All right, now if you're Skimbo here, I want to see a poised possession. You've been able to drive the ball very well. You've been able to protect the ball. No mistakes. play mistake-free football so far in this tournament.
Bunch to the right. Skimbo drops back. Finds Johnson. Able to get a positive gain. 6 yards.
Nice first down right there out of the backfield for David Johnson. Great for running in between the tackles, but also great out of the backfield. Very potent with the ball in his hands.
Motion down.
Good heat.
Oh, they're flying. And brought him down. Prime time.
Yeah, so here's what's happening right now for Skimbo, why he takes that sack. So on the previous plays, shutdown's really been sending a lot of coverage. He's not really sending the house. In that instance, that's making Skimbo react to that by he's sending all of his receivers out. He doesn't have his pass protection in order. That's where you saw the sack on that previous down. Might get another one here. Screaming.
And shut it down is shutting it down. 4th and 14. He knew he took 3 for a reason, and he's getting the ball back.
Smart punt here, though, from Skimbo. You still have a lead. Lock up on defense. Get the ball back yourself.
Great punt. He's going to try to bring it back. Oh, I was shocked he brought that one back after what happened to him on that original kickoff.
Yeah, now shut it down. Let's put together a drive of yourself here. He's going to come out. And the gun trips is a different look than what we've seen. What I like so far from Shut It Down is ability to go from a lot of different formations. He's been able to run his offense from a trips look, from a bunch look, from an ace look. So he's really changing things up with his offense.
He breaks that tackle, and it looks like he's able to get to the first down marker right there. 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. We're about to hit the 2-minute warning. Shut it down. World is his oyster at this point. Entire playbook available to you. Play action downfield. You can run the ball here. So 2nd and 1 is a offensive coordinator's dream come true.
Absolutely. With 2 minutes remaining, he also has to make sure he manages the clock right. You don't want to leave Skimbo too much time when he gets the ball back in the second half. All right, he's under center right now. Single back formation. He gives to Johnson. He gets through that line, picks up the first down and a few more.
Yeah, good first down run right there from Shut It Down. He's able to move the chains. Ball on the 48, so he's still got a lot of work to do. We talked earlier about how important execution of the play clock is here. You got a minute 43. Your objective here is to end this half with ball in possession with you scoring points. You can't let Skimbo get the ball back with all 3 of his timeouts and have too much time. We saw in his previous game, Skimbo comes back, scores a touchdown. So absolute screamer, though, off the edge right there from Skimbo.
That almost was a turnover. Got lucky on that one.
Yeah, so good blitz right there from Skimbo. Timed it well. Almost got the sack fumble in that situation. If you're Skimbo, you got to keep thinking, generate this pressure off the edge. You can see these slot defenders near that Mike Evans. Just inside of Mike Evans, that defender typically is going to be putting pressure on the quarterback.
All right, shotgun formation, empty backfield. Minute 28 remaining. Picked up all the blitz. Finds the underneath Johnson. Short gain. 2nd and 10. Turns into 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that's a nice conversion there. Give yourself a manageable 3rd down. A lot of the drag route. Rico, let me ask you that. The drag route, the best route in football, because it's always open. It's always open. It's just about timing.
It's the man, the killer.
It's just about timing.
Wait for it. Wait for it. It's open.
It gets open at multiple points. Just about how well you time it.
All right, shotgun. Running back to the right side. Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Has him wide open. Way to go back across the field. Good
check down right there. And he's using the clock really well right now. 45 seconds and counting. 1 timeout in his back pocket. Ball 5. Things looking good right now if you shut it down.
All right, shotgun. Running back on the left-hand side. Wide receiver in motion. Hopkins sets. Right, drops back.
Got him.
Has him. It's just that easy. It's a lot of time left, though.
Yeah, so good route combination on the left side of the field there. He ran a slot post, pulled the deep safety away from that sideline route. The scramble outside the pocket with a quick rollout with the mobility of that Darrelle Pryor. helps open up that sideline vertical against that cover 2. So that's where you see the mobility of that Terrelle Pryor help. If you hang in the pocket there, you're not going to get the same type of the receiver get open down that sideline. So a little bit of that mobility, roll out of the pocket there, helps open up that sideline vertical. So beautiful drive from Shut It Down. He executed that perfectly. Take a look at the time left on the clock, only 19 seconds. It's going to be very difficult for Skimbo to get into scoring range here. So job well done by Shut It Down, not only on the execution of putting points in the end zone, but also his execution of working the play clock.
He has fought back since that opening kickoff fumble. Skimbo takes over. Punch to the right, running back to the left. He's rolling. He looks.
Yikes. That was almost going the other way. I like the look right there. Skimbo recognized that it was man-to-man. He went to the outbreaking pattern to beat the man-to-man, but unfortunately, Moss didn't get the separation. He did not separate right there for him.
Wide receiver motioned out. Rodgers dropping. Rolling out. Looking for an open receiver. And he gets picked off. There's still a little bit of time left.
He's got one timeout, too.
He has one timeout, 5 seconds
so on
the 40.
You could run the ball here, get extra yards of field goal range, because that's a 57-yarder. So run the ball once, try and pick up 5 yards. It's 5 seconds. You got a timeout. You could definitely get that done.
Yep. We got three. Now the question is he gonna
run?
Gives his advice, or is he gonna try to throw a quick one?
Gotta run. Get down. Gotta get down. Timeout. Oh!
He tried.
No. Oh no!
But he couldn't get to that button quick enough. That extra second.
That's tough. I mean, that is the name of the game.
You always think that last second runs off a little quick and bad. It seems to go by.
That is a tough break for Shut It Down right there. Tries to get the extra points on the scoreboard of the interception there, and then runs out of time.
Hopefully that won't come back to haunt him. But that was his get back for that first fumble. We've had a great first half of action here. Skimbo, Shut It Down. They are in an epic battle. It started off really bad for Shut It Down, but he was able to fight through it and holds a 3-point lead.
Yeah, his ability to put that, his last drive that I saw was beautifully executed. He was able to dink and dunk his way downfield. He's got Skimbo worried a little bit.
That's what I was about to ask you.
You can see right there on Skimbo's face. I mean, he is a little bit rattled. The cage is shook a little bit right now for Skimbo. So that's a good sign if you're Shut It Down. And it's, for me, it's more about watching the way he's able to then move the ball down the field. It's not the big chunk plays. It's not the sexy plays downfield. Although he did have a nice touchdown down that vertical. But it's his ability to check down underneath. He's putting long, sustained drives together. And I like the way he's playing right now. And he's been able to pick up the pressure that Skimbo's sending defensively. And that's what I like seeing right now from Shut It Down.
There was a lot of great action, a lot of hard hits. Let's go ahead and take a look back at that first half.
All right, we're kicking off here. First quarter action brought to you by Snickers. We're going to get it started right out the gate. Why not, Rico? 5 minutes remaining on the clock here. Turn the ball for Shut It Down. Big time hit stick for Skimbo, and he's able to get the ball back. And just like that, 2 plays later, little playmaker, Aaron Rodgers, Jimmy Graham, back of the end zone, touchdown. Now, Shut It Down. Little bit of offense from him. He's going to come back, thread the needle right there over 3 defenders in the middle of the field for the touchdown. Skimbo comes back. David Johnson, little toss at the edge, gets into pay dirt. Skimbo goes up 14-7 in this one now. Second quarter action. Snap of the ball on the 35. Little rollout, little baby rollout. That opens up the sideline. Absolute strike down the left sideline. DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown. Huge play right there, and because of the rollout. Now, Skimbo comes back. He rolls out himself. He's going to playmaker downfield. Makes a mistake, though. Moss, tip drill, picked off City. Now, return the ball back. We're going to get into field goal range, but unfortunately, time was not executed well in this spot. You can see the clock tick, 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 and then he doesn't get the time out when he needs the time out. How many times have you been in this situation? Please use the hashtag Pat's Madden Champs if you've ever been in it. I'm about to tweet 35,000 times because I've messed that thing up, that situation up, probably about 1 million times in my life. But let me know if you guys have messed up a situation like that yourself. using the hashtag #PatsMaddenChamps.
And we still want to know who you think's going to pull out this great one. We've had an amazing first half. The second half, I can't wait. Can you wait?
No.
There's no need to wait. Let's go to it.
Skimbo.
That face, is it focused? Is it planning his second half, or is that concern?
It's calming. Looks calming. Very calm.
Now that, to me, looks focused. Shut it down. Looks like he has the eye of the tiger. But I think it's going to be tough to win here in Gillette Stadium with a Yankee hat.
That's a bold move. That's the most bold move I've seen so far in this tournament here.
Skimbo, drop back, being patient. Finds Johnson. He still hangs on to it and gets right almost to the first down marker.
Yeah, you can see right there, Skimbo only 7 for 12, 102 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception in this game. Those are not Skimbo-like numbers.
2nd and 1 to Gibbs to Johnson.
Good D by shut it down.
No gain.
Good user D. You can see he shot that gap with the Anthony Barr, took away that run off that left edge. Good play right there by shut it down.
Another give to Johnson. He gets past the first down marker. Move the chains.
Yeah, another good run right there. Skimbo resorting to the run here and trying to keep shut it down off balance, make him have to respect the inside ground game. Hopefully he's trying to see if that'll open up some of his other passing options over the middle of the field. Good pressure. Better play by Skimbo. Doesn't hold on to the rock, unfortunately, there.
Skimbo's coming back out in his famous shotgun punch. Wide receivers to the left, running back to the right. Motions out his wide receiver, drops back. Rogers looking, has somebody, can't hang on to it. A jarring hit delivered.
Yeah, now 3rd and 10 here for Skimbo. Not where he wants to be. He's down 3. He's the #1 seed in this tournament, coming in, looked like to be the favorite. He is a Patriots fan. He said the reason he was a Patriots fan is because he's watched a Nesson television broadcast of the Boston Red Sox. He saw the Green Mountain, and he's getting gassed at right there. He saw the Green Mountain. He saw the Green Monster, and he just said, hey, if you have a Green Monster on your field, I'm going to become a Patriots fan because of it.
4th and 10. Big decision here. Maybe not. He's bringing the punter.
Yeah, you're going to punt. This is, the second time we now see Skimbo punt in this game. That's not something you see very often.
Well, he's not playing shut it down very often.
No.
All right, the great punt by Skimbo. We'll shut it down. Doubt he's going to be able to even bring that one back.
All right, now you shut it down. You have an opportunity here to really put the pressure on Skimbo. You're up 3, ball in your possession. You just got to stop on him.
That makes up for that fumble.
Yep.
The game is now yours. You're in complete control. Touchdown here because you have 2 scores. Shotgun formation. Johnson on the right-hand side.
Flex back. Let's go.
He gives to Johnson. Nothing there.
Yeah, good interior run defense from Skimbo. Difficult to find running lanes when you have 3 defensive linemen directly over the guard, the center, and your other guard. So good run defense there from Skimbo on the interior of the field.
All right, shotgun trips to the left, running back to the right. Play action, rolls out, looking for a receiver.
Great read.
Has somebody, able to bring it in and
Beautiful. Beautiful play right there. He snuck that in behind that cover 2 flat, but good pocket presence, good patience. Again, you're seeing that little bit of extra mobility. He's not scrambling, but it's a little bit of speed that Darrelle Pryor brings to the table. He's able to scamper out the pocket a little bit, open up different passing lanes, passing windows, and you can see it's been crucial here for him in this game.
Shut it down, back to the shotgun set, gives it to Johnson. No gain, maybe even a loss here.
Another run on 1st down for shut it down. Skimbo starting to clamp down on those, recognizing those situations. But Skimbo still not really able to generate the pressure needs on the passing downs, which that's a big time problem here in the second half. Skimbo needs to generate pressure to get a stop.
Shut it down, drops back, looking, has a man. Johnson gets to it. He gets right down by the 1st down marker. It's going to be close.
Yeah,
they give it to him. Yeah. Great job.
And you can see shut it down's ability to pick up all this pressure is really what's the difference in this game, really, at this point. Skimbo's not been able to pressure, shut it down into making poor mistakes or pressure Darrelle Pryor at quarterback here in very many situations. So he needs to find another way to get pressure in this game.
17-14, shut it down leads. A little bit over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 44-yard line. Shut it down, drops back, looking for a receiver. Here comes the pressure. Oh!
There you go.
That's just as he releases the ball.
That's a good way to get some pressure right there. You don't dial up a blitz, but you make your big dogs get after the quarterback. Jadeveon Clowney off the edge there, one-on-one, beats the tackle and puts pressure on Darrelle Pryor. Good defensive stop right there from Skimbo.
Shotgun set. Johnson on the left. Shut it down, drops back. Has him. Will he be able to get both feet in?
Shades of Super Bowl 51 right there.
No, unable
doesn't get his feet in.
3rd and 10 here on the 44-yard line.
All right, Skimbo, he's got the slots. Both guys looking to bring pressure here. We'll see if he sends him or drops him covered. He's sending. He's screaming now. Good D.
And 3rd and 10 turns into 4th and 10 really quickly. He didn't have a chance there.
Yeah, there was good pressure off that left edge. Came in clean. I think Shut It Down wanted to target a tight end over the middle of the field there, but wasn't able to get the ball off quick enough.
All right, we saw another punter coming out.
Yeah, another punt here. It's smart. You got a 3-point lead. You've been able to handle what Skimbo does in this game so far offensively. This is one of the very first times I've really seen someone really slow down Skimbo offensively. 2 punts so far in this game. Skimbo does not punt. He typically is in control, and he dictates the pace of a game with his offense. And right now, Shut It Down doing a great job defending against what Skimbo does.
Skimbo back on offense, dropping back, looking, makes the run, maybe picks up a yard or two.
Absolutely locked up right now.
Glad he hung on to that
Cause
football.
for concern for Skimbo Nation. If you're worried about this one, use the hashtag #PatsMaddenChamps. Let us know. Are you worried about Skimbo in this matchup coming away with the George W?
Next, Skimbo, shotgun, drops back. They pick up the pressure. He finds Moss coming around. 2nd and 9 turns into 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. He's been running the ball in these spots here. Typically he passes, but this game he's been running.
And he was met behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. This is a big decision right here.
Yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go for it here.
Giving the ball up on your 18-yard line possibly, or moving on.
Yeah, and Shut It Down's had great run defense for these spots. He takes his linebacker and shoots the gap where the pulling guard is. Right there, he does it again. Look, shoot the gap. Good D. That's just textbook right there. When you have a pulling guard, what's your job? Attack the pulling guard. There's going to be a hole there if the backside tackle doesn't clamp and pull the and shut the lane down. Great defense right there from Shut It Down. He scrapes, he gets over it, makes a play on the ball carrier. Beautiful defense. Great interior run defense from Shut It Down in this game.
Skimbo's going to need to try to hold him to 3 here. 17-14, 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ball on the 17-yard line. Shut It Down looking. He has some time. Oh, throws a tough pass that he couldn't hang on to.
Yeah, and that one right there, he forced that one. That was a late throw in the flat. Usually that is disastrous results. You never want to throw late in the flat. Skimbo, though, needs to dial up a hot one here. Needs to finally start getting some pressure here.
All right, Pryor drops back. Here comes that pressure. He gets it off.
There it is.
Oh, and Skimbo gets the pick. Wow.
And that is why being able to generate pressure against your opponent is so important. That pressure off that left edge, there was no answer for Shut It Down. It forced him into an early throw. It forced him into a bad decision. Skimbo, opportunity strikes. He takes advantage, gets the ball back right away. Ball on the 7.
Skimbo back to his famous shotgun bunch. Sends the receiver in motion. Finds his running back on the flats. Breaks a tackle. Gets almost to the 1st down marker.
Yeah, and here it is. There's the cause of concern. 9 for 17. $120 through the air for Skimbo. He hasn't really been able to run the ball. I mean, we can say that, he's got 14 points because of the hit stick fumble on the kick return that started this game. So the big story and takeaway from this one is what is wrong with Skimbo's offense in this one?
Well, he's waiting. He has him deep. Oh! And he take it and give it away.
Yeah, and right there, that's a big-time mistake from Skimbo. He forced that throw, one-on-one coverage downfield, didn't get the animation he was hoping for. Huge interception, just like that, turns the ball back over. So Skimbo, offense not working for him. He's going to need to rely on his defense here in this game.
Play action, Pryor rolls out, looking for a receiver. He throws it deep. Did he give it right back? Oh, wow, he gets behind the defense and touchdown.
Unbelievable play right there. Shut it down, just answers right back. That's what Skimbo was trying to do on the previous play. Just didn't have the throw power with his throw. And right there, Skimbo down 10, 13 seconds to go in this third quarter. This is, so far, the biggest surprise of this tournament here at the Patriots Club Series presented by Gillette. I cannot believe that Skimbo down 10. More so, I cannot believe Skimbo offense has been not what we are accustomed to seeing. Not only has he been able to not complete a high percentage of his passes, he's been turning the ball over more than he's getting his touchdowns. He's also really only been able to check down to his underneath patterns, not really target the downfield routes. So there is another check down.
Taken down right before the first down marker. All right, we're going to bring this into the fourth quarter. We are in a great one here. Skimbo, shut it down. Ooh.
Throw your fours up. Throw your fours up. This is the opportunity that you have, right? So there's very few times that you ever get a chance to be the greatest in the world at something. Shut it down. You have an opportunity right now. You're up 10-0 against Skimbo. You're heading into the fourth quarter. You hail from Springfield, Mass. You are from Western Mass. You are representing the entire Bay State. You have a chance to take down Skimbo, one of the best players in the world. You've seen Skimbo compete on the Madden Classic, the Madden Bowl. You have a 10-point lead here. You need to lock up, stand up for yourself, and get a stop.
All right, Skimbo rolls out, has a receiver, finds Moss. Is he able to hang on to it? No.
Yeah, missed opportunity there from Skimbo. He had a streaking tight end over the middle of the field. He didn't see it. He scrambled out of the pocket and forced the throw to Moss.
All right, shotgun sends his receiver out in motion. Johnson to the left, picks up all the blocks.
Good heat.
And just like that, the sack machine.
Skimbo is in trouble. Skimbo is in trouble.
3rd and 18. He's not even having a chance to go through his reads. That pressure was coming. Here we go, big time play here. Motions him out.
Screams.
Didn't have a chance to get to
all
that route.
The screams, all the feels right there. 4th and 18. What do you do?
You run a 19-yard route and make sure you hold on to the ball.
He wouldn't be here if he didn't have a 19-yard route.
All right, that 4th and 18 shows his head
order.
again. Here we go. Trips bunch to the right, Johnson to the left. This could be the biggest play of the game right here. Skimbo drops back.
Screaming.
Couldn't pick up that blitz.
No answer right now, and if you're Skimbo, ball to 26. You need to shut it down here to a field goal. You still got all 3 of your timeouts. You're down 10, but on your mind, field goal, field goal, field goal. That's the only points you can give up on this drive.
All right, shut it down in the shotgun. Didn't like what he sees, flips the play, brings Johnson over to the right side.
Wow, Jadeveon Clowney, once again.
Clutch flashback.
Just flying through the defensive line right there. Huge hit on the ball carrier.
2nd and 13, ball the 29-yard line. Right at 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Shut it down, lead Skimbo, 24-14.
There's Skimbo. This is where you got to stand up for yourself. You got to make a big play. Drop over the middle of the field, get a big interception if you're Skimbo here. Wow, he hung on to that.
Himself. Wow.
Yeah, he hung on to that. That's a tough throw. That's thrown into double coverage off that left sideline. He gets the aggressive catch and he hangs on to it. That's not a high percentage play that you see very often. So Skimbo, he's going to bring his safeties up, get a little more aggressive in the run defense.
On the 13-yard line.
On a draw, big hit.
Johnson, he loses a couple of tacklers, breaks another one, and fights all the way down to the 3-yard line.
All right, now if you're Skimbo here, this is where you have to lock up. It looks like shut it down's got a play that he wants to go to here. Single back tight doubles. See if he goes to the back of the end zone. A lot of times what you see in these tournaments, you get in the red zone here, they look to target their big receivers, guys like Julio Jones. Back of the end zone, usually great options in these situations.
good. Oh, that was close. It was a little risky there.
He wanted it. He wanted it.
I think you might want to call Pete Carroll and say, you don't throw that pass against the Patriots right there.
First down. That's a bad move right there for Skimbo. That's not good because now we're playing the time game. Time's going to tick, 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 tick away here. Shut it down, play a little bit of the milkman right here. Milk and cookies time. Put the kids to bed.
2 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock right now with the 10-point lead. It's just going to keep going.
So Skimbo's going to have to protect against the sneak. You can see him directly over the center. Shut it down has to recognize that. It's a defeated strategy. Can't run the sneak. You got to pitch it outside. Goes to the sneak. See, defeated. But the good thing here is you're going to waste the clock here. You're going to force now Skimbo to take a timeout. So not a bad result of that play for shut it down there.
All right.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to another sneak here.
We're looking at 2nd and goal from the 1.
Skimbo's got it locked up, though.
Send the man in motion, trying to waste some clock.
Come on, next round. Flex round. Ohio.
He's going to bring this down to almost 1.
Little gamesmanship right here. Couple fake playmakers. Never hurt nobody. Good D. Good D.
And that QB sneak was returned to sender.
That's exactly why you don't run that sneak there. But again, make Skimbo waste another timeout. You're command and control this one. A field goal here is still a good result if you're shut down. But watch for a toss in this situation if you're Skimbo.
Ohio. Here we go. Flex round.
There's the power out. Good D,
and
Skimbo.
he was able to get in the backfield.
Good
that
D.
was huge.
And he gets the stop before the 2-minute warning, which is crucial. That's going to give him one extra timeout, one extra stop of the clock with his last drive. So the formula for Skimbo now: you're down 13. Okay, you need to score. Ideally, you score before about 1:30 to go. You get the ball. You're going to have to get an onside kick. So you get the onside kick. That gives you about 1:30 to go back and get your championship drive if you're Skimbo. But the first thing, it starts right here on this possession here. You got to put together a scoring drive. You got to do it pretty quickly.
20. Oh, gets it out to the 24-yard line. 2 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock. Skimbo down 13, 1st and 10, looking to make something happen. He has the type of explosive offense that can do it. The only question is, will he have time to run those deep routes? Skimbo picks up everything, rolls out, finds.
Gotta get out of bounds. Got one more play in there, I think. Got 7 seconds to get a line of scrimmage. He might be able to snap this ball. We'll see. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Take it to the 2. And if you shut it down, you dreamed of this scenario. You said that the reason you were going to win this tournament is because you are a fighter. He most certainly has fought in this game, forcing one of the best players in the nation. Michael Skimbo hails from Claremont, Oklahoma. One of the better players we've seen in a long time. And right now, shut it down is taking it to him.
Oh, that was unable to hang on to it. He was wide open for a second, saw it a little late. It's been a tough day for Skimbo and his offense.
Yeah, shut it down just had the answer, and I think it's primarily the pressure he's generating. He's not really allowing Skimbo to have time to target some of those deep routes he wants to throw. On this drive, though, he's playing a little more coverage. All right, ball in the 42 now, about 1:50. You still need to get that first touchdown, though, if you're Skimbo. That's first and foremost on your mind.
3rd and 4. We're definitely in 4-down territory.
He's gassing him here. He's gassing him. Oh, here it comes, screaming. Off the edge, screaming. Ball is out. Skimbo recovers. Fourth and your
60.
tournament. Fourth in Claremont, Oklahoma, because that's where you're going if you don't convert here.
All right, here we go for all the marbles. Trips to the right, running back to the left. Is he going to be able to pick up this heat? Is he going to be able to pick up the first down? Wide receiver motioned.
Screams.
And
wow.
There you have it. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Really just unbelievable game from Shut It Down. His ability to generate pressure against Skimbo is something that we haven't seen in a very long time. In talking with Skimbo before the start of the game, before the tournament here, he had mentioned that one thing that separates him as making him what he believes is why he's one of the best players in the world is his ability to adapt to his opponent mid-game. And the best players in the world, they do that. They have the ability to adjust on the fly. It's something that's really difficult to do. The ability to go outside of your game plan and recognize what your opponent is doing. And in this game, Skimbo couldn't do it because Shut It Down did it better. Shut It Down adjusted to what Skimbo was doing. He was able to generate pressure, prevent Skimbo from really targeting any of those downfield routes that he's so known for. And Skimbo never really was able to get into the rhythm and flow of his offense here. He had 14 points in this one and really only scored because of the hit-stick fumble.
That's what I was about to say. Remember, we spotted 7. And there's the best play in football once again. We still haven't seen any tweets about anybody who's lost doing that.
Because I'm sure there's no one that's ever lost in the history of ever that has ever lost doing a QB kneel.
Oh, we have some great action here. 27-14. We saw Shut It Down in Skimbo.
Unbelievable performance right there from Shut It Down. You can see he is all smiles. He knows he's moving on to a championship round. His chance, his opportunity to book his ticket to Burbank, California, April 15th. Represent the New England Patriots.
You got to have great defense when you wear a Yankee hat in the Gillette Stadium.
You do.
And he definitely came and he saw it. He showed us that his name was given to him correctly. Now, we saw some great action. These guys left it all on the field. What do you think is going through Shut It Down's head now that he took out the proverbial people's champ in Skimbo?
Doesn't matter what I think. I'll tell you what it matters. We got to send it to Bob because Bob's going to tell us right now what Shut It Down thinks. That's what I want to know.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Shut It Down. Tony, let me ask you first, what do you think about the ice cream friendly Sunday after a victory?
It's great after a victory, for sure.
Well, you're getting set for the championship, beating Skimbo today. What did you know about your opponent going in, and what was your approach, your strategy, obviously, to prevail and produce what many might view as a big upset in this tournament?
Well, as far as himself, he's one of the best Madden players out here. His offense, everybody's basically has a little mimic of it. I knew that I had to pressure him. Pressure is key, defense wins championship. So basically, I just came out there and just try to play my game, try to play with how I got here, and then just pressure him, basically.
Did a great job against his bunch formations, too. We're going to turn, and on the video board here, we'll see some highlights from Shut It Down's win over Skimbo. Have the lead third quarter, 17-14, late in the third. There's a 4th and 1, and you come up with a stop from the 18, but first we got to look at this play. Tell us about your defense, because you really did a great job frustrating him offensively all day long.
Well, I knew the way I had to stop his deep routes is I had to, send edges off of both sides to pressure him, so to keep him in the pocket, so he wouldn't have any chance to, step up in the pocket and just pressure him.
We saw a big pass play, obviously, prior going deep down the middle. That was after an exchange of interceptions following that 4th down stop. So you get the sudden change, the turnover, and you go for the kill shot right away.
Yeah, I know. It's, in football, after a turnover, the defense is more mostly acceptable for that. So I just, I figure after that turnover, I figure I'd take a shot, see how it is, and ride with it.
Let's turn back to the camera and let me ask you about your choice of quarterback too, Darrelle Pryor. You go with a guy who made the conversion full-time from quarterback to wide receiver, but he gave you a lot of mobility, and as we saw, still able to throw the deep ball. Yeah, well,
I went with Darrelle Pryor because as far as all the quarterbacks I played with, he just fit my mode of how I like to play, and me being a Buckeye fan, that's on top of that too,
And a Yankee fan I see as well. What are you gonna expect from this next match? How will you watch this next match, Noriega going up against franchise here with the right to play you for the championship on the line?
It's a Volt versus
Votorex. I'm sorry. Yes.
Well, I'm familiar with Votorex. Me and him, played at least a handful of games. So like I said, I'm familiar with him. Franchise, I don't have no tape on him or anything. So just got to go in there and just play how I play, basically.
Well, you obviously know your prospective opponents better than I do. Thanks. Congratulations on a big win. Guys, back to you.
All right, you saw Shut It Down was happy after that great win, but he'd be even happier if he got his hands on that. Look at that.
Yeah, do you see this first place right here, signed Tom Brady poster? I kind of want it.
And this isn't a bad second place. Autographed Gronk football. Should Gronk spike it?
No, do not do that. Do not
Yeah, I
do
wouldn't
that.
want to see this break, but we are going to break, and we'll be back with some great action in a little bit.